I'm going to wait just a few minutes for some people to join while the alerts go out that the video is live. Hi, hi, how's it going? Hopefully it's going great. Just gonna wait a few moments here to get started. I've got a lot to get through this evening and I'm plumb exhausted. So I'm gonna get through it and get some sleep. We have a long drive home tomorrow, so it was a extremely successful day, which is wonderful news. Hello, I just saw someone joined. Hi. Hello. Okay, so since there is somebody on here, I'm gonna go ahead and just get started. So if you join us late or you're watching this recorded, hi, welcome. So happy to have you here. In case you're new here, I'm Sarah, and we have our channel, Millennial Stitchers, and then we also own Millennial Fabrics. So this year I had the privilege of coming to Nashville for the Needlework Market with my local shop. I'm filling in for somebody, which has been so much fun. So I've been able to bring some new ideas to the store and yeah, really come up with some cool stuff. So we're going to talk as we go because I have a lot to share with you. All right, here we go. So the first thing I want to share are some finishing items, which is of course important, and something that we always think about when we stitch. Hello, I just see someone else joined. Welcome, welcome. All right, so I purchased multiple finishing items from Chantel's 141. So these are actually going to be for Millennial Fabrics, and I'm going to explain to you why. So my plan is in this year to expand Millennial Fabrics into a little bit more versatile, I think is the word I'm looking for. So what we're hoping to do is pair a lot of our fabrics with patterns, even if it's not the pattern, or I'm sorry, the fabric that's on the pattern. We still want to be able to say, hey, this fabric would look great with this pattern. So because of that, we want to be able to take good display pictures to share with you all. So I did pick these up for Millennial Fabrics, so I will share them with you, and then I'm also going to be teaching a class at my local shop, which is like pretty cool if you ask me. But so this is gonna be the first one. Like I said, this is Chantel's 141. So this is just a little stand, but my favorite part about this is the little heart you can put at the top. So all of these have to be stained and kind of customized, so just a heads up on that if you do end up getting these. They're super cool. I also got a medium and large paddle board here. I actually don't know if that's what they're called, paddle boards, but they are boards to display, and she had them displayed a couple different ways, but picture frame display was the easiest one that I saw. And then this one actually is a paddle board. Look at the design on that. How beautiful is that? Pretty cool, right? Really unique. Hands-on design has designs displayed on these, and it's totally smooth. Like, I'll see if you can see that. Oh, there, that's good. It's totally smooth, so it's not like rough. And she used magnets on these boards, on all of them, which I thought was a really great to show, because the magnets mean that these can be used more than once. Like, you don't have to buy one for every single project you do, because that could get expensive. So those are the ones that we're going to be using for Millennial Fabrics, but I'm working on getting a license to be able to actually sell patterns directly to you all, so that'll be exciting. But these are the paddles that I'm going to be using for the class at my local stitchy shop, so I'll keep these out to show you what I'm pairing with them. But aren't they super duper cute? So they come in packs of 3. If you were to purchase these, they do come in packs of 3, which is really convenient for what they're paired with. So okay, just a heads up, I am going to be making some crinkling sounds because all of this stuff is in packages still, because I wanted to just keep everything together, especially because this stuff's going back to the store. So okay, so in here, I'm not even going to pull them all out because what's the point? We just have a ton of bobbins. Very exciting, but a necessity to many, including myself. Uh, so lots of packs of bobbins. All right, so we shall begin. This is really not too eventful, but this is 18 count platinum, just Ada, so plain, but you know me, platinum is so pretty. So I saw this. So I am right now in Nashville, but normally in Virginia, and then I also have an online fabric business on Facebook called Millennial Fabrics. And like I said, we're going to be expanding. So someone in the comments had just asked where we were located. So I was answering them real quick. I need to remember to read the comments so the people watching this back don't think I'm just talking to myself. Okay, now let's jump straight into some information for anybody who might be interested in silks. Very excited about this. So I've never worked with silks myself, so I was really interested in kind of touching and feeling silks. So I went into this wonderful shop, I don't know if y'all have heard of them, called Trinway Silks. Trinway, so it looks like tree and then way. Trinway Silks. And I first want to say the owner of this company was one of the nicest people I spoke to at Olive Market. She was so kind and really explained everything to me so that I could bring it back to our local stitchy shop. So they have all kinds of silks. They have embroidery silk for cross stitch, and then they also have like quilting silks. So that was really cool. Oh, you love their silk? Somebody said that they love them. Oh, that's wonderful. So they were so kind. So we actually got 2 packs to try. So I'm going to go over these real quick with you. That way you can see. And I am going to say this too. She was explaining it to me and my brain's a little bit of a blur. I would tell you more specifics, but their company donates part of some of these silks to kids who have some health issues, which if you guys know me, you know I'm a special education teacher, so that means a lot to me, and I love that they do that. So, all right, so the first one is Harmony. We picked up 2 of these, and this is La Vida. So Harmony is she explained this to me, it's like the section of silks is this group called Harmony, but the actual color is La Vida. So I'm gonna get them really close to the camera here so you can see. Isn't that pretty? I love it because it's such different colors. Like you can really obviously see that variegation. So she was excellent because I picked this out and said, hey, like what color palette could we come up with based on this? And then she actually just rattled off these numbers and was able to pull these for me, which was really great. So I'm actually going to tell you the numbers that these are, that way you know. But we've got a pinky color and a yellow color. Those are showing up, or a yellow. I always do that. Orange. They are showing up pretty darn good. But look how nicely that pairs with that. Isn't that pretty? It really makes the color in this pop. And then she also gave me a gorgeous green to go with it as well. So I feel like it really makes the purple not overwhelming to have these. So the color numbers on these, in case you're interested in having a similar colorway to try, like I said, the variegated is La Vida, and then this is number 30. This is 32, and this is 952 is this green. So really excited to try these. They did give us some samples to write fall stitches for sure. Yes, that's what the comments are saying. They did give us some samples to bring back to our shop so that we can actually show customers the difference, and they can actually feel them, which is super cool. Okay, and then I have another set here. All right, so this one is 65 Roses, and this is Guiding Spirit. So these are more florally colors in my opinion. Really pretty. So these we actually picked up 4 solids to go with it. So I'll show you all the solids, and then I'll show you with the variegation. So there's our solids. Really, really pretty. Really pretty. And then here is it. Isn't that so gorgeous? Like, stop it. So, so pretty. So this one, the variegated, is Guiding Spirit. And then our solids are 303, 43, 39, and 46. All right. So that's what we have from Trinway Silks, and we're going to give them a try and go ahead and potentially carry them in the shop. We've been looking at silks, so that's exciting. All right. I'm excited too to tell my counterpart here that you all are liking those. So fantastic. Okay, so everything else that we have is patterns and some buttons. So I have everything in this giant bag here. I pulled it aside, sorry for the zip, so that way I could share it easy with you all. So again, if you watched my lives from the past couple of days, I'm not gonna dive into quantities. Right here I just have one of everything to share, and then quantities just based on what the store purchased. So okay, I'll do some patterns and then I will jump over and do some goodies, and then I'll jump back to patterns, because if you can't tell, we've got a lot. And this obviously isn't including all of the stuff we had yesterday. So we've got quite the variety to bring back this year. So, all right, here we go. Let's go ahead and quickly, oh, someone just commented. So somebody had talked about doing a class at our local stitchy shop, and so my friend Linda and I, we have been looking for something that would be like a good class to hold, and I'm trying to find it because it got mixed up. One of these patterns you guys are going to be super duper familiar with, I'm certain of it. So these are what I'm going to be teaching. I'm going to be teaching the finishing portion of this, which if you're used to my channel is a little bit comical, because you guys probably know my finishing is subpar, but I'm going to learn, because Kathy from Hands On Design taught me how to finish this, you all. Taught me, Sarah. She talked to me about how to finish this. I fangirled, it's true. So these are actually finished on these boards. So this is the first pattern that I picked up today, and that is Gather Wildflowers. This is the spring version of the Gather Rounds. So it goes with these boards. We also got Botanical Bee, of course. So basically how the class is going to work is we are going to offer like a variety of these patterns. Oh, hey, Courtney, hi. We're going to offer a variety of patterns for people to pick from, and then we're going to have them pre-stitch. And by pre-stitching, that means that they're going to be able to kind of get their stitching done ahead of time. That way they can come to class and we can finish it together. And in theory, we can leave the room and everyone will have a finished product. So basically what we're going to be doing is, like I said, these are just two. My counterpart that's here with me picked up a ton of other ones, but these are the ones that I'm most interested in, and I wanted to share something to you about this Botanical Bee. So if you were here at the beginning of the live, you probably heard me talking a little bit about some of the different stuff that Millennial Fabrics is going to do, but I'm actually going to be stitching this guy on fabric that Millennial Fabrics dyes, which is going to be really, really cool. So I'm not going to be getting the fabric that this calls for. I'm just going to be doing our own, and that way when I'm teaching the class, I can share with people that are local to me that we have fabric that will match this pattern really well. So that's great. But yeah, so here is that, and we're also going to be doing the rickrack around the edges. So pray for me there, okay? But yes, so Botanical Bee and the Gather Wildflowers, the spring edition. So that is going to be the first patterns that I share with you guys this evening. All right. Can move that out of the way now. Okay, obviously I'm in this hotel room, so things are a little misorganized, but that's okay. You guys know me, I like things to be in an order, but it's okay, it's fine. All right. This stuff is a mess, it's a hot mess. I probably should have organized it at least a smidgen better before I got live, but I'm so tired that it's okay. Oh, we have 5 viewers now. Hello, everyone. Okay, so our next is going to be the Artsy Housewife. So we were talking in the car on the way down here. We were like, what do we want to get? You know, who do we want to buy from? And she was one of the folks that we talked about. So they were super duper nice when we met them. But the first one that we got was Abelonia, I think that's how you say it, apple tree. So that is this one from the Artsy Housewife. This one's really, really pretty. A lot of these that you're gonna see, and I'll really, especially because sometimes you guys all know, sometimes pictures just aren't the best on some patterns, and then you see them in person and it just like takes your breath away. So this picture is good though. So that's a fun pattern. This one I have never seen before. I don't know if it's new or not, but it's a study in nature by the Artsy Housewife. So kind of similar to Botanical Bee with this one, we are gonna dye fabric for this pattern. It's probably going to be red because I think the red looks excellent with this pattern, but it's gonna have variegation in it. But I'm gonna get this up close. This took my breath away when I saw it. It is so pretty. If you like butterflies, like, this is amazing. Amazing. All right, so that's the Artsy Housewife. That's the 2 that we picked up. Okay. All right. I'll do these 2 beauties next. So the next 2, so the next shop that we went to was Heartstring Samplery, and we picked up 2 patterns from them. So we did Scenic Sampler. This was one of the patterns that I was most excited about for being released. Look at that weeping willow tree, y'all. Isn't that super pretty? Oh my gosh. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So pretty. Let's see. It says, "Dear old world, you're very lovely and I'm glad to be alive in you." I love that pattern. I am gonna have to get this and stitch it for sure. Okay, now, yeah, I haven't stitched any of her stuff yet. Somebody in the comments said that they love her patterns. They were so pretty in person. The other one that we picked up is, I don't know if you saw the new releases, but they had the Home is Where Your kind of series. There was 3 different ones, but I got the Home is Where Your Honey Is. That's the one I thought would be most diverse for people in the shop. I think that's real cute. Real cute. All right. My stuff's gonna start sliding here in a minute. I can already feel it. There we go. That should be a little bit better. Okie dokie. So let's jump to Shakespeare's Peddler. How about? Okay. So Shakespeare's Peddler, we specifically went in looking for the And Stripes companion piece to Stars by Plum Street. Now, we went in there today, so on Saturday. They were open last night, and I just didn't think about it, and I probably should have. That's why it's nice to have 2 people at Nashville, okay? Because I went in, and they had the And Stripes, so we picked up those for the shop. So cute. If y'all know me, you know I'm not like much of a patriotic stitcher, but I love this. So cute. I'm going to show you the back so that you can see the pattern side by side. So obviously this is the And Stripes. This is the Stars by Plum Street. Now, unfortunately, Plum Street was out of the Stars by the time I got there, and I was like, oh, because the lady in front of me got the last ones. I shouldn't have taken the bathroom break. That was the problem. But that is all of them. Sorry for the reflection. I love it. It's so, so nice. Boo. But that's okay. We can order it. All right, so there is that one. And then this one, we had no intentions of purchasing, but when we got there, it was stitched, like a sample stitch. It was gorgeous. This is, oh gosh, 1 nickel needles. It's really fun. Really, really fun. Now, I'll be totally transparent if I stitch this one, which I probably will. I really like it. I don't know if I will stitch the house checkered like that. I may stitch the house a solid red. Matter of fact, I think I just decided I'm going to stitch the house a solid red. I really liked this pattern. Super cute. Super, super cute. All right. So that was Shakespeare's Peddler. We tried to get like a good variety from numerous stores. All right, these were a special request, and these are Stacy Nash, and these are the Animal Crackers series. So let's see. Looks like this guy's just called Mouse, I think. Oh no. Bobbin. He's called Bobbin. So cute. That's Stacy Nash. Adorable. Such a cute little fella. I feel like you'd have to finish it with the thread coming out. That's so cute. All right, and then we have Miss Maggie May. She was real cute stitched. So, so cute. I feel like her pictures don't do her patterns justice. In person, they were really, really nice. All right. Let's jump to this singular guy. This is Artist Designs. We also picked up Love Boats, which I'm currently stitching on, but I knew you guys probably already knew about Love Boats, so my counterpart still has that one. But I did bring in this one to show you. So this is Skipjack Sampler, and it's inspired by the Chesapeake Bay boats, and this is Artist Designs. Here we are. So the really, really cool thing about Artist Designs, aside from the fact that I think she's an amazing human being, she was so sweet. We took a picture together with a big stuffed duck. We took the picture. She was really sweet. A lot of her patterns are done on hand-dyed fabric, which I think is really exciting because I love her stuff and it's hand-dyed fabric, right? So you see where I'm going with this? Does this not look like wisteria? Does it not look like wisteria to you? If you know our fabrics, that looks like wisteria. So I'm probably going to be using a lot of her patterns if you like them. Of course, I want to see what you all like to pair fabric with, because it's gorgeous, you know. So that is the Skipjack Sampler. Cute. All right, so I have a little singular Plum Street that's in a small package, and then I have larger Plum Streets later on in here, but I'll go ahead and show you the singular one. Well, I said that and then I changed my mind. I'll grab these. They just were on the bottom, but it's okay. So we decided on 3 Plum Streets. Obviously it was going to be 4, but then they were out. Boo. That's okay. So I'll share with you what we did pick up. So we picked up the Flag Thief Plum Street, and this is one of the big patterns. There we go. Love the roof on this one. Cute, cute, cute. That's Flag Street. Flag Thief by Plum Street. Oh my gosh. The only downside about Plum Street this year is that they announced their releases really late. And so not as many people got to see them before we went. But that's okay. This is American Welcome. Where we go. I love this house, and the border are my favorite on this. Very cute on that one. And the last one we picked up was My Early Days. This one was not originally one that we were going to grab, but then once we looked at the sample, it was beautiful. So, so pretty. So, so pretty. So that's what we got from Plum Street. Now, are you ready for this? I'm so excited about this. I'm gonna stitch this like immediately. This is the Heart in Hand 2024 Collector's Heart. Have you guys seen this? I'm obsessed. I love it. I don't even know why. I don't do alphabets, but how gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I was so thrilled to see that it was at market. So pretty. I love that. All right. So I'm gonna scoot some of these patterns out of the way so I can find the other ones. All right, here we go. Here's everything for that. Okay. So next we went to Rosewood Manor. Now Rosewood Manor, we do have a few people who are interested in them, and the only problem with Rosewood Manor is that sometimes their pictures don't do their patterns much justice. So the thing that we were discussing for the store is that they really need some samples of these patterns, which they're huge patterns, right? So that's like a major commitment to do a sample. But I think I'm going to try and stitch a sample for the store of their new pattern, which I'll show you last. Let me show you the other stuff, and then I'll show you their new pattern that I'm going to try and stitch as a sample for this, my local stitchy store. Okay, so this is Dreaming of Tulips. So, so pretty. In person, this took my breath away. So pretty. So, Dreaming of Tulips by Rosewood Manor. All right, that's the one I'm gonna do. All right, this one is called This and That, and I would have never looked at this one had I not seen it in person. In person, this is so, so cute. If you like the Valentine's Day project that I'm doing that is slipping my brain right now. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm like brain dead. Oh, but the project that I'm doing, the all pink project right now, this is super duper similar to that. I'm so sorry that that's slipping my brain. I'm so tired. This is very, very similar to that. It's just got a ton of pink tones, but you could also use other colors if you're not a pink person. That's always an option. You could just use different cones of a different color. I think that would also look great in blue or green. Okay, that's Rosewood Manor again. This is Bramley Garden. Oh, our local shop is So Biz in Fairlawn, Virginia. Yeah. So they are mainly a quilty shop, but they have been acquiring a lot more cross stitch stuff recently, which is super great. And a lot of these we didn't get very many of, just because we wanted to see what would sell. So if you do want anything, you just let us know and we can order it for you. So I don't actually work for Sophie's, by the way. In case you're confused, I just went to help out, and they were kind enough to let me go so I could experience market. So, but I was great because we were able to collaborate and really work together, because I'm gonna tell you, this really does take two people. Like, we would meet up and be like, what floor are you on? And we would go to the floor and be like, what do you think about this? Do you think we should get this? But this is Bramley Garden. So pretty. So, so pretty. Eve, where are you located? Do you have a local stitchy stop? And then this is Flowers of Quaker. So this is going to be one of their newest releases. And I have to tell y'all, this picture does not serve this pattern for what it is. I don't think it's possible to serve it for what it is unless you lay your eyes on it in person, because it is, I mean, it is just exceptional. Exceptional. It is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, so you're in Virginia Beach. Oh, super cool. Super cool. Yes, I've been to Diana Cross. Yeah. Yeah, so this is beautiful. So I'm going to test stitch this for the store. That way they can have it on display, and it might pull more people in to Rosewood Manor, because obviously we know they're gorgeous, gorgeous. Now, because I'm going to test stitch that, I did want to make sure that I grabbed some, if I can get it out of this bag, the silk pack that goes with it. Oh my gosh, look at those silks. Look at them. Oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Made in Romania, y'all. Romania. Romania. Can you imagine? Anyways, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay. Moving right along here. Let's see. Oh, Lordy. I don't know why these two patterns were on opposite sides. So I was like, I know there's two. Okay, so this is going to be two different patterns that we purchased from Janette Douglas. So the first one is Sampler and Small Needle Be True. So you get a sampler and some smalls up here that you'll see. Again, another pattern where the picture on the front just doesn't do it justice. This is one of those patterns where I was like, hey, what is that? And had to get one of these because they're gorgeous. If you can't tell, I like houses and I'm kind of drawn to them, but I'm lucky because so are the people in our area. They also like houses. So we were going for trying to find some more varieties of samplers because the store doesn't have very many, and just being able to bring in a lot of variety to really, you know, share different designers. This one was on the list going in. This was Heart and Home. Oh my gosh, houses! Heart and Home. What's the stitch count on this one? Is that what you're asking? Oh goodness, my phone is ringing. Is this the one you were asking for? I'm just letting them know. I'll call them back. Okay, this one is 163 by 195. And it's the samples on 40 count, and it was 8 by 9 3/4. Just in case anybody's curious, the stitch count on this one is 140 by 140, so a little bit smaller. All right, let me see. Okie dokie. Almost through. No, it's not too bad at all, and it was really, really, really pretty. All right, the next thing we're gonna go over is Hello from Liz Matthews. All right, so we picked up 3 from her. Went in for 1, picked up 3. So went in for Spring House, which is the second in her series where she's got the split fabrics, which so smart. Love this. It just brings so much to the pattern. This one has a cat in the window, so that's a plus. Have you done, so someone in the comments just said that they love houses but it takes them forever. Have you tried Plum Street's houses? The one that she did, I think it's This Is the Day. Yeah, This Is the Day. That one, I'm pretty sure it's that one, has bricks. Oh, so fun to stitch. I finished that one and loved it. But I love this one. And then, of course, she had samples. Of course, they drew me in. Now, I'm gonna pronounce this wrong. I'm just letting you know. Butterfly Cloche. I think that's it. Yes. So I have seen this. Yeah, it really, like, seeing it in person really, really changes everything. This one I've seen in the background of the Museum Stitchers videos, and I loved it. And I didn't even know where it was from. I probably could have just asked her, and she'd have probably just told me. But when I saw it in person, we had to get this one. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. And I will tell you that these little butterflies, it's on the back of the pattern, so I can't show you the back of the pattern, but you could do them totally in different colors. If you wanted to do something around the border, anything you want to do, you can do that. And then this is the one that I've never even seen before, but I loved it. I love the simplicity of it. It's a Forget-Me-Not. Isn't that cute? I love this one. It's so classic. I'm gonna zoom in so you can look at the border. Oh my gosh, somebody in the comments said that they were doing the Christmas tree patterns. So she had them all stitched and presented there. Whoa, it was incredible. Oh, it was so incredible. I loved it. Loved the display. Oh, it was so great. It was super overwhelming though. Like they're beautiful. Beautiful. All right, so I do have two more heart and hands. They were just buried, so I didn't pull them out. But they're the floral etching patterns. We went in looking for these. So it's two different patterns. They go together. Floral etchings. So pretty. Again, very, very, very classic looking patterns. Very, very, very pretty. So these use Fox and Rabbit linen, which leads right into the fact that I went into Fox and Rabbit. All right, and then we'll just have one more pattern after that, and then we'll jump over to fun stuff, and we'll be all done. And then following this, once I get home and get situated, I'm going to film a Flosstube that goes over like specifics of all these patterns, where I can sort them out a little bit easier and be a little more organized. So I'm going to tell you guys a funny story for Fox and Rabbit before I even go into it. So I went in there, and if you all know them, you know they come from Australia, and I ran the card, and it's a really, really good thing we decided to use my card because it flagged it as fraud. And the bank called me and was like, "Are you trying to purchase something from Fox and Rabbit?" I was like, yes, please don't lie my card. So, you know. So we picked up their Nashville exclusive, which is where there are bees, there are flowers. Sorry again for the reflection. Cute. And then this one, super cool, especially if you are willing to dive in. Oh, sorry, that was a loud vehicle driving by. Especially if you are interested in black fabric. Oh my goodness gracious. This is They Come at Night in their lunar moss. Look at them. So gorgeous. This stitched in person. Oh, loved it. It was gorgeous. So I'm gonna need that in my life for sure. This is gonna be one I definitely have to stitch. Okay. Yeah, I know. I think it's my favorite too. Yeah. Okay. Now, if you watched my video yesterday and I showed you the Teresa Kogut, you were probably like, Sarah, you have been talking about this spring book since you heard about it. What happened? I forgot to get it when I was there. You know, I saw Teresa Kogut and I freaked out, and I was like shaking. So I forgot to pick it up. So I'm gonna tell you, when we arrived today, I was like, I gotta go, I gotta get up there and get that book. So we picked these up for the shop because who doesn't love a good Teresa Kogut design? So I'm actually going to show you guys a couple of the other patterns in here, because I know buying a book can be a little intimidating because they are roughly $30. This one will be $30 at your local stitchy shop, but there are 8 really good patterns in this book, so I'm going to share them with you. So here is going to be your first pattern, and I'm going to hold it this way so I don't accidentally flash you guys patterns. I am really bad about that. So like I said, that's the first one. I love it. Love it. I was convinced I needed this book just based on that. Let's see. I'm going to get you the next pattern here so I can share it. The next one's called Cottage House. Cottage House. Cute. All right. Home Sweet Home. buzzing of the day. This one's really sweet. That's a lot of black stitching. I'm just telling you, it's a lot of black stitching, but so, so cute. I love how you can see the whole progression of the day in this pattern. Oh, this one is so sweet. Strawberry Delight. Isn't that cute? I love it. I love it. I also love that Teresa's patterns are so Ada friendly, because not everybody wants to stitch on linen, and sometimes that can be really, well, frankly, it can just suck if you want to stitch something and it doesn't work well with Ada. Okay, now this next pattern, I truly and honestly didn't know was in this book, and I was going to buy it separately, so that's great. It's Cherry Jubilee. First of all, is that not the cutest name ever? Cherry Jubilee. So cute. Look at the birds and the cherries. I love it so much. I love this pattern. That might be the last one. Nope, there's one more. Nope. Just kidding, there's two more. There's also this one. This is Stitchers Strawberries. That one's really cute. Stitchers Strawberries. As you can see, I believe this is actually finished on one of the Chantel's boards, which is cool. There is one more pattern in here. This is Sweet Wren. Sweet Wren. Cute, cute, cute. So I told you, there is a lot of great, great, great stuff in this book. I think I did a pretty good job not flashing you guys with this book, because that was tough. So I highly recommend picking this one up at your local stitchy place. Okay, we're almost done. You guys have really killed it, because we've been 42 minutes live, okay? So I'm gonna run through a couple more things and then we'll be good to go. Okay? I don't want to hold you guys up. So we did pick up some tulip needles for the shop to try. Those of you who are watching live, have you guys ever tried these? They're from Japan. They're from Japan. I was talking to the nice lady who was representing, and I was like, do these equate to US sizes? And she was like, not at all. I was like, okay, great. Fantastic. So I picked up number 8 because she showed me a diagram and number 8 looked good. And I also picked up a variety pack that has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So I can really sample, though I know some of them are going to be way too big. These are tulip needles. Oh, you're interested? Great. So I will test these and give you kind of an update on them. I'm happy to do that. Okay, now, because I use Pat Carson only, and as you all know, you can't buy Pat Carson anymore, which is so sad. So you have to find an alternative, you know? Okay. Alrighty, here we go. Well, first of all, I got this really cute Box of Rabbits sticker put on my stitching box, but that's not as exciting to you. Okay, these were a hot commodity at Market. So these are Dragon Alloy Scissors. And it's not in English. I can't read you anything else. But these are the 2 colors we picked up. John James for me a lot lately. Yeah, those are so popular. I still have some Pat Carson, so I've been using those, but I'm trying to find something when they run out. Ooh, that one shows that blue a little bit better. Yeah, I think these are just pretty. I don't know how great they are. I haven't opened them yet, but they are nice scissors. Nice scissors. Okay. The last thing I'm going to show you is something I didn't know existed. I don't know. Okay, we have a Bowen fan too. Yeah. I don't know if you all have heard of this company before, but I haven't, and I was smitten. So I'm excited to share these. I don't know if y'all put buttons on your projects, but we tried to pick up kind of a variety of buttons that weren't super specific because we wanted people to, oh, try pony needles. I've heard those are good too. We wanted to try to pick up a variety that people might be able to use on any pattern and not just specific patterns. So this is the Bee Company, and they're buttons, and they're super duper cute, and they're wooden. So this is the first one we got. They're painted wood buttons. Truly, I'm not sure. Oh, okay, this is TB3B. TB3B. Can't tell you very much about these. I can just tell you. I can just tell you what they look like and where they're from. But I thought these would look really pretty on Teresa Kogut patterns. All right. Then we've got, these are, it says mini cards, but they're hearts. And this is BCTB3F. Again, zero idea what that means, but that's okay. They're really cute. This one's gonna be BCTB15B, and they are little birdhouses. These would be cute on spring patterns. All right, we also got some birds. This is gonna be TB6C, little birds. And then my personal favorite, I know, aren't they so cute? Okay, and then my personal favorite is these Saint Tropez, and they are little boats. Oh, are those not the cutest ever? I think I'm gonna have to get a pack of these for myself because look at them. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I was like, can I borrow all of the stuff to share on this video? But these are my favorite because I've been stitching more nautical stuff recently. So, okay, I think that's everything. I think we've gone through everything we got. Yay! It only took 47 minutes. Thank you all for sticking with me. You guys have been here since the beginning and you're amazing. So like I said, once I get home and get myself situated, I will do kind of more of an in-depth video on counts and information about these if you guys have questions. Yes, please check out my Facebook page. It's Millennial Fabrics, and it's going to be the same picture as our Facebook pictures. And if you can't find it, just comment and I'll get you there. Yeah, I would love for you to join that. But yeah, that being said, I am wiped. So I'm going to go ahead and get off here, take a shower, and get some sleep. Thank you all so much for joining me here, and I look forward to stitching with you soon. I'm sure I'm going to be stitching some of these patterns coming up, so you'll be able to stitch along with me. Let me know if there's any of these that you end up getting. I'd love to hear about it. But for now, I am going to go. Bye. Night, guys.